On this episode of So Dumb It's Criminal, we showcase the classics. Reckless gunplay, delinquent parenting, and acrobatic apprehension. All on So Dumb It's Criminal. Welcome to So Dumb It's Criminal, the show that will make you want to kiss your mama for raising you right. Say hello to America's Most Wanted, Jim Jeffries. And to his left, Diallo Rhythm. And the lady in the middle, yeah, she brings it all. She's on the ball. That's my queen, that's my dog. Takara, what it do, baby boo?
What up, what up, what up?
How should we kick this off today?
Well, since we're gonna be chopping it up about dumb crimes, have you guys ever actually witnessed a dumb crime?
Every day I witness dumb criminals.
Yep.
Some of my kids is dumb criminals.
Okay.
They come in my room, steal my shit, and wear it right in front of me. Just fuck it.
Yeah. You ever witnessed a crime?
I was in a holdup in a drugstore one time. I was in there buying some paper to fill out my college application, and a guy came in and filled up the place.
Hey, motherfucker, give it up!
I was like, just please let me get to college, dear Lord. Please let me get to college.
Hey, you, nigga, over there with that college application. The fuck you got in your pocket?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Jim?
Right, it's pretty dumb. But I was living in Manchester, England, maybe 15 years ago, and I was part of an aggravated burglary where they came in and tied me up and stole all my stuff and drove off in my car. And, it's funny. And they actually got caught because they were driving around in my car with ski masks on in June.
Okay.
And they went to prison for 12 years, true story.
Damn, for real?
But apart from that, I was on the stand. I was brilliant. I was popping in jokes and stuff. I was really good.
So what you got teed up for us, T?
All right, everybody has a bad day once in a while, and someone usually is on the receiving end. Let's check out anger management.
Hey.
Oh, shit. Batman kicking Spider-Man's ass in the snow. Beat his dog ass, Batman. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh. Saint Nick. Saint Nick to the motherfucking rescue. You bitch, you. Spider-Man, you ain't shit. You need to get your uniform back.
Let me just say, I think Zack Snyder's a genius. He's willing to do things with these characters that nobody else is willing to do.
I didn't know it snowed this much on Hollywood Boulevard. Now, what's confusing about this? Is it Halloween? Is it Christmas?
Thank you.
What's going on?
What's funny to me is how people are so casually walking by. They're like, oh, another fight. They're fighting again.
Santa Claus is a hero, man.
Santa was just like this. I see some cunt on the naughty list.
Can I just point out, Spider-Man got his butt kicked by Batman, a person with no superpowers.
Thank you. I
he
thought I was
got
the
money.
only one who
Yeah,
felt that
he's
way.
a billionaire. That's the biggest power of them all.
That's the best superpower in the world when you
can
got
get
money.
into space if you're a fucking billionaire.
Yeah, but Santa. You know, Santa came in rocking.
Santa got the gifts, got the kids, the elves. He got everything.
Santa's foot game is strong. He kicked
You
him
said
to the
Santa's
side.
foot game is strong?
He kicked him right in the side.
Kick his
I'm
shit
telling you.
off.
I thought it was a fake clip, but then that kick was real.
Now, our next angry person got real mad at some AT&T trucks for being parked near his driveway. Let's see how he handled it.
Oh, he got a gun. That's a gun. He crazy. This motherfucker crazy.
There's a guy shooting out my tires. I'm working in the area, Miami, Florida. Shooting with an actual gun, a revolver. He's shooting out the tires.
Because it's parked there?
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be parked there a lot longer.
Yeah, I don't understand the logic.
Yeah.
I don't want your car.
I don't want these cars parked out here, so let me make them immovable.
Yeah.
If he's shooting over there,
He's shooting at the window
I'm sorry,
at this point.
where are the ricochets? Like, he's standing point blank shooting this vehicle, and there's nothing happening to him. Also, by the way, I think you said this is in Florida. I did not have to be told that.
Okay,
Like, this
okay.
is clearly.
If there's a car parked in front of my driveway, I'm just gonna say, hey, especially if it's a working truck for the city, can you move the car?
There's a car parked in front of your driveway. I just wouldn't make it impossible to move the car.
Right, because now I can't go nowhere.
Now this guy's gonna be late to wherever
Yeah.
he's going in
his
that.
bingo match.
The most disturbing thing really here is when you get at the age where you tuck T-shirts into shorts and you still use like a dress belt.
But your finest white socks.
Yeah, nothing else is dressed up.
Look, man, Dick Cheney's taking retirement.
All right, next up. Someone in the school bus threw a bottle at this next dude, and he said, screw it, I'm gonna be a hood ornament.
Take a look at this. You can see in the video recorded yesterday in Parkville, 68-year-old Laverne Doran holding on to the hood of that bus and slamming down on it. Doran yells at the driver to open the door, but the driver refuses to do so.
That's a school bus, right?
Police say that Doran told them that someone threw a bottle from the bus, hitting his car. Tonight, he's facing several charges.
Motherfucking name Laverne.
He looks like the guy who was shooting out the tires on the other.
He does.
He just put on a hat.
Imagine how much Laverne talks with his hands when he's not holding onto a bus.
Gesticulation is very important to this man. He's not willing to sacrifice it for
I
anything.
think he might be Italian. Just saying.
Maybe. Maybe. I wonder what kind of a bottle it was that pissed him off. Like, was it Coke? Was it Diet Coke?
Probably a beer bottle, 40-ounce, Old English.
A beer bottle out of a school bus? They threw a beer bottle?
Look at the bus driver. He look good as a motherfucker.
Moving on, this next chunk of show is 50 Shades of Dumb. Take it away, Snoop.
Say hello to these nuts.
A caped cruiser speeds through the aisles of a busy Alexandria Walmart. A few close calls almost hitting some shoppers. Here, barely missing this woman on a motorized scooter. Under the cape is 27-year-old Justin Bell. His brother, 44-year-old Howard Bell, drove the getaway car. The two brothers were quickly found and arrested at their home in Taylor Mill.
Here's Evel Knievel of the underwear section.
I like that he wore a helmet because he's, you know, sensible sort of fella. Doesn't want to get injured.
Oh, he's got a Confederate flag. That's true.
Only in America.
This is what, okay, Confederate flag. I don't really get flags. I'm not as into it as Americans are. You all like flags, right? And statues and shit. You'll fight about flags and statues. What I don't get is, so if the American flag, if you drop it on the ground, you're in trouble. If you burn it, in trouble. But if you make it into a G-string and you shove it up your ass, it's a bit of fun.
That's a great point, and we never thought of it like that. See, you're on the outside looking in, but that's a great fucking point.
Thanks, Snoop.
Here's somebody who got pulled over for being a little too honest.
Cops suck dick.
Wow.
They put him over for that?
Yeah.
I'm assuming he got pulled over for something other than the sticker.
Yeah, the sticker was like after we pulled him over.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck do this mean?
Exactly.
Well, no, because remember on another episode, a guy got pulled over because his sticker said, I eat ass.
Okay, your son's going to jail, so he has these obscene words on the back of his truck that say, I eat ass. Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I eat ass. And he said, I'm pulling him over. Ma'am, I'm taking your son to jail because he has to, I eat ass on the back of his truck.
Oh, no, if I was a cop and I saw someone had written, I eat ass in their truck, I'd pull them over and say, prove it.
So cops suck dick. I could see them being upset and pulling him over. So here's another dude making a run for it whose ass got to be made of pillows.
Oh! Shit! You know what that means? Her man came home.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
What that
there.
motherfucker at that?
Yeah, he looks like he's still putting his shoe on.
That's a hood window.
He went gymnastics on that motherfucking ass. We may put him in the Olympics.
Do you guys want to see that again?
See, that's why I always say when you messing around with somebody's girl, make sure she on the first floor.
Oh, you look so good, girl. You look so. Hey, what suite number you in?
1706? Nah, I don't know. We're going to have to figure this shit out. Meet you downstairs in the lobby.
All right, so we got a lot of opinions flying around here, but we can all agree bringing your baby into a wild habitat at the zoo is like a whole next level to stupid.
Babies don't belong at the zoo.
Yeah, this was San Diego. I remember this.
Oh.
Didn't have the nerve to put the kid down.
This
Why
dumb
did he went over there
motherfucker.
to take a picture?
Yes.
What are you all complaining about? It's a bloody elephant. They're not even meat eaters. I'd let one babysit my kid. The elephant just came over to say hello. Leave the poor thing alone.
The elephant came over to trample his ass.
He said, bro, you in my living room.
Thank you. You supposed to be over there taking pictures. Now get your bitch ass over there before I step on you.
In his defense, his posts have been getting like 25, 35 likes. Okay. So, you know, he's trying to up them numbers.
Okay.
All right, well, wait a minute. We're all getting into this fella. How do we not know that the bloody child came over there and this man's a fucking hero who saved that kid before? We only seen the footage from there. He's a wonderful man.
Right.
Did nothing wrong.
Right.
No, because he's standing there with the baby like this.
Oh, after you do something heroic, you want to take a picture?
We got to take a break, but we'll be right back with more foolishness and criminality. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back. Let's dig into some mentality of some more criminality. Takara, where you at?
Crimes caught on Ring cameras tend to be dumber than the average crime. Watch these front porches become crime scenes in Local Crime Ring.
Ring, ring, ring.
So, this first thief didn't just want a package, she actually tried to snatch the entire shipment.
She bold as a motherfucker.
Hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing?
No, it's not. Put my packages back on the porch.
This isn't Deborah.
No, it's not.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. This isn't Deborah. Okay, are you? What is your address?
Oh, now you gonna act like you on the phone with somebody?
Was she saying that, I thought this was my stuff?
She knew damn
I bet
well.
you Deborah was on the phone like, don't say my name or implicate me in this goddamn ring. Stupid ass.
Have you ever had somebody steal packages off your porch?
I actually had once, I had a package stolen off our porch, and it was a similar box to that, and it was just unsold merchandise from one of my tours. So,
So now when you see people in your merch, you're like,
every time I see someone in a Jim Jeffries t-shirt, that fucking cunt
Thief.
stole my fucking...
Diallo, ever?
sadly, all the time.
Have you ever caught somebody, though?
No, we haven't caught a soul yet.
Okay,
So
okay.
I think we're gonna move.
I'll tell you, this is a true story. So, you know when you get the thing from the bank and the bank's like, hey, we have some suspicious stuff on your credit card.
Yeah.
And then it was like baby formula and diapers and stuff like that. So I let him keep the card for a couple of weeks before I reported it. But then they started getting outrageous. They were buying Jordans and stuff. I was like, fuck this. I was all in on the diapers.
They gave you the hood test. The hood test is let's put that Infamil on there, them diapers, the baby powder. Okay, they ain't fucking with it. Now let's get them Jordans, them sweatsuits, them gold chains, and let's get us an Airbnb too, by the way.
All right, so it's not always a person caught on Ring. They should be out here bugging too.
Oh, wow. What do you fucking do if a bear's in your house?
Nothing.
What the fuck are you supposed to do? It's Christmas, too.
He took a Christmas parcel, the mean bastard.
I bet you that's Omaha Steaks.
Yes.
Yeah, you heard the little
Plate,
crunch?
Omaha,
That's some food in there. He was like, nah, this is mine, son.
Yeah, he smelled around. He was like, yeah. Oh.
I tell you what, these people can afford it. Anybody who has a big fucking drummer on the side of their house, where do people store this shit? And also, the fact that on the side of the drum it says Season's Greetings, you don't have to put that on. We already know what you're doing. You're happy. You're happy about Christmas. I don't feel guilty about these people. I would rob these people all day. They have enough.
You got bears in your community. Wouldn't you think to have like a gate
Thank
around
you.
Like first thing I'm gonna do is put an 8-foot gate with sensors and all kind of lasers and shit to shock a motherfucker when they touch it. They just letting this motherfucker walk up to the front door. What if he was going outside?
There's a good chance they're in a gated community. Just because a bear moves in doesn't mean that the rest of the properties go down in value.
All right. So, some offenses hit a little harder when it's a person you would never suspect. Just a normal delivery guy, right?
He looked like he up to no good. Put the phone down, set the shit down. This shit.
Oh, no! He took the picture and he took it back.
So what you said is he basically did, if Santa Claus was to come and give you some gifts.
Take a picture of it.
Take a picture of this shit. Then you wake up and then Santa Claus took the motherfucking gifts back to the North Pole.
And Santa's like, look, man, I sent you the picture. The gifts were there.
I ate the milk and cookies. I was here. Nigga, I was here. And the gifts was here too.
The thing that kills me nowadays is that nobody see the cameras. Like, Ring cameras are not even hidden. Like, they're on the front porch.
Yeah, but he's wearing the mask, you see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss the mask. That's my favorite thing about the pandemic.
Yeah?
Bloody brilliant it is. You walk around, you can be rude to people again. No one knows you. I'll tell you who's gonna really miss the masks. Girls with good bodies but shit faces. They were cleaning up in the pandemic, I tell you.
They were.
In Australia, we call them prawns. You keep the body, you throw away the head.
Oh, my God.
That's not my joke. That's my nation's joke.
That motherfucker called him a prawn.
Oh, my goodness.
A distant cousin of a shrimp. We'll be back with more reasons you're glad you're you right after this. Welcome back to the show. What's next, my clipstress?
All right, moving on. Every now and then, someone steps up and lowers the bar at the exact same time. And when they do, we induct them into our Criminal Hall of Fame. Our inductee had the right to remain silent, but he chose otherwise. He stole a car, confessed, and announced he was running for office. It's the trifecta of stupidity.
Hello, my name's Jeff McCann. I'm running for mayor of Mobile, Alabama, baby. Hey, I ain't sending my makeup. I'm still on run, man. I'm running for the mayor, I promise you.
Why did you take the vehicle?
Man, if I had a woman like you, I wouldn't even took it.
Come on, girl.
But I took it because God told me to. And guess what? God helped me do everything. I steal everything, man. I stole your heart, baby. Come on, God. They had keys in it. I need some gas. So therefore, what I did, I took the car. I had to. The only way I could have got me some gas. And they said, hey, man, hey, it'll get that faster if you take me. So I said, okay, car, I'm gonna take it. And I watched it. I watched the car.
And he watched it.
He washed the car.
That nigga said the car said, you drive fast if you take me. So I took the car. This nigga having conversations with cars.
And he running for, what he said, mayor,
He
governor?
said he's running for the mayor of Mobile, Alabama.
Okay.
Jeffrey McCants Jr. for mayor.
For mayor.
He's got my vote.
All right, on to the next one.
We always like to give a shout out to those crazy people you see on local news at the scene of a crime. Here's a favorite we showed on an early episode. Check out how he described a police chase.
The police officer got behind the man and started going so fast his car spun out of control. Girl, he hit the pole, his head went to one side and his body went to the other side, and this is the result. Lord be with this young man, he need a blessing.
So where were you when this happened?
Well, ma'am, I was actually going to buy me a piece of burger from Burger King, and I just stopped right in the middle because my hunger just went away.
What's a piece of burger?
Sometimes you're just not that hungry, you go in for a piece of burger.
That's called a slider.
Not in all communities, Jim.
On some real shit, man, I love this clip so much. So coming on the show right about now, I want y'all to give it up for the one and only Courtney Bond.
Hi, how's it going? What's up?
Courtney, what it do? What it do?
Taking it one day at a time, letting the Lord wheel me in the right direction, being a listening ear and an open-hearted person. So what's going on?
I'm calling you because I'm such a fan of the way you gave us the description of what went down. I just want to know, what have you been doing since then? Have you been doing other things, you know, with your career as far as being in front of the television camera?
To keep it real with you, or just, should I say, one thou wow?
Yeah, one thou wow.
It's been a struggle. I feel like I've been at the bottom of the ocean. I feel like, you know, I've been tossed on each side of the table. To answer your question, I've been all over the place.
So what I want you to do is, I want you to walk us through the day of the car chase.
So it basically happened like this. I was very hungry. I was in a dying hunger. I was so hungry, I'm telling you, it took me to another place. I started paying attention to almost everything, which was everything, and I noticed this eruption took place, which was a car accident. It looked like it was just unbelievable. And I'm telling you, long story short, it was horrible. It was horrible. I mean, it was horrible. The police officer inside the car was bent up like a pretzel. The guy just jumped out his car and fled. And his car door was just left swung open like a cabinet door that, a child went in to take the snacks out of. So, I mean, it was just left open. I mean, I'm trying to explain to you, but I think you don't really get it because you had to been there.
No. You explained it so well, we didn't have to be there. I know exactly what happened now. You paint quite the picture.
See, let me tell you something. I'm always ready. I'm always prepared. I'm like Big Bird on Sesame Street. I'm always prepared and ready. I'm right there. I'm ready.
Big Bird on Sesame Street.
Yeah. You got to give it up to Big Bird. Never missed a line. Always knew his stuff.
That's why I said I'm like Big Bird on Sesame Street. I'm there. I'm ready. You're going to always notice me. You're going to always see me. So, to answer your question, I'm there. So, I'm there. I'm ready. I'm waiting. Quit slowing down the process and bring me on in the ring because I'm ready to give it a 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and I'm ready.
He's ready like Big Bird, not that fucking hack Mr. Snuffleupagus.
We love you, Courtney. We love you. Stay being you. Stay true to who you are. God bless you, and thank you for stopping by. Stay real. We'll be back with more after this. Welcome back. Hit me with what you got next, T.
So, Australia has some of the craziest criminals outside of the U.S. So since we have Jim here, hey, Jim, we're going to show you some right now.
America, you think you have white trash?
Nothing.
We have some of the greatest white trash you'll ever fucking see. Don't worry, you don't have a monopoly on those people. We have them.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so I have a question, Jim.
Sure.
Do things like this normally happen at bus stops in Australia? Oh, Deadpool.
We want to take on a superhero today, huh? He is, actually. The superhero ain't what the fuck with that weak-ass backpack on.
Why has he got a small girl's backpack?
I don't know.
This is what happens when you accidentally punch your stuntman and then you run into him about 3 weeks later. In Australia.
In Australia.
Finish his ass off. Both of y'all can't fight. This shit personal. They must go together. It's like they boyfriend and boyfriend. Something ain't right.
I think the guy just didn't like the sequel.
Also, you can't signpost a swing that much. You got to jab, move. I've never fought.
Most of the time, people would always assume that characters fight like this in Hollywood, but apparently they are everywhere.
America doesn't hold the monopoly on dickheads.
This is Australia?
Yeah, this is Australia.
Are you serious?
You can tell because they're fighting on the wrong side of the road.
Diallo, you at the bus stop, you see this, what you doing?
Man,
have to fix your career. Why at the fucking bus stop? Have to question some life choices, mate.
So is he sitting on the bus stop or is he driving by the bus stop?
You're driving by the bus stop and you see this.
That's all right.
There we go.
I might pull over and try and squash this beef. You know, clearly passions are inflamed, and you know, maybe there's something you can do about it.
I'd help the other bloke because I assumed Deadpool would be okay because he heals very easily.
Oh, my goodness. Moving on. This next Aussie either had multiple drinks or multiple personalities. Either way, none of them should have been behind the wheel.
What happened, mate? What's going on?
I'm just waiting for a mate.
Is that why your car's all smashed up and you're up on the grass at the moment, or what?
Yeah. I'm just waiting for a mate. He's gone in there.
I'm just wondering how the collision with your car happened, mate.
What collision?
Well, the one that's got all your wheels and stuff twisted up and your front bumper bars hanging off, mate.
Well, I'm just waiting for a mate, as I said.
Who's your mate?
Hey?
Who's your mate?
James.
Been drinking tonight?
No.
I can smell it on you.
Yeah? Yeah. Well, I'm not driving.
Look, I just want to thank everyone. I have lost a lot of weight.
I'm thinking like, hold up.
All Australians look like that. We've just got 2 families and we intermix a lot.
It's crazy how he's on the sidewalk and he clearly has been in an accident, and his response was, I'm waiting for James.
I mean, I actually think it's a brilliant response. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, if I just keep this talking point going.
He's not breaking character either.
Also, prove him wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
Sit there. Maybe James shows up.
I kind of wanted to see where he was pointing at because it looks like he's on the highway.
Now, he the car that just passed by.
But just on a side note, hairiest chest in the world, am I right? That's just ducking out the top there. Imagine what the rest of it's like.
This next guy was allegedly breaking glasses in a pub and wasn't prepared for what happened next. Uh-oh. Ow! Off the bike?
Oh, what a tackle. 4th and inches. He will not get in the end zone. That was great. Great work.
He didn't say nothing, just...
But wait a minute. Was it his bike?
I don't know.
I think he was just smashing glasses, and then a cop came up and said, nah, you're not doing that, mate, and just tackled him.
So they don't say nothing in Australia? They don't say freeze or stop, or they just jump right into...
Nah, we just go for it,
We
mate.
just go-
we just go. We don't even have, this is true, we don't even have juries or courts or anything like that. This guy sentences him in that moment like Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd was my shit.
That's
Kangaroo courts, they call them.
Oh, wow.
That's not a real thing. I can't say that on TV. That's not a real thing.
Thank you. But drinking is, like, insane in Australia, isn't it?
Well, no. Well, okay, here's the big difference, right?
Oh, the big difference.
The big difference is Americans in drinking, I don't drink anymore, but like whenever you get drunk in front of an American will go like this, will go, you were really drunk last night, right? And then when you get drunk in front of an Australian, the next day he'll go, you got really drunk last night. It's like there's more pride in it. You guys always condemn someone. It's like, I never understand, like at 3 a.m. you fell on the ground like this. Yeah, it was fucking 3 a.m.
Yeah.
What were you doing still up bothering me, you snitch?
That's it for the show. I'd like to thank my guest, the one and only Jim Jeffries, for sliding up on us all the way from Australia. And to his left, the one and only Diallo Riddle. Favorite show I'm watching right now, you understand me?
Appreciate that, bro.
You already know I love Southside, boy. Keep up the great work. And to the keeper of the clips, the one and only Takara, you know I love you so much. Hug your mama, stay in school, and keep tuning in. We up out of here. Peace.